And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get underway with our next fight. 8 3-minute rounds for the PBC Heavyweight Championship. Please welcome to the ring, Muhammad Qasim.
Now finally making his entrance for the first time in Azadi Fight Night, Muhammad Qasim, ladies and gentlemen, the 32-year-old weighing in at 98 kilograms. This guy's here to rock and roll. He's got 2 knockouts under his belt. A total experience of 7 fights in the boxing ring. He's here to make a statement. He's here to show his talent. He's here to tell everyone why he is in the heavyweight division, why he is doing what he's doing, and at what level he's being able to achieve this.
And his opponent. Please welcome to the ring, boxing out of the red corner, Baris.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way from the country Turkey with 13 wins, 0 losses, the 36-year-old Baris Erdogan, the undefeated prospect entering into the Azadi Fight Night boxing ring, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an 8 round, 3 minutes per round. This guy is 95 kilograms. He's 3 kgs lighter than his opponent, but the experience he has on his hand is remarkable. He's putting his undefeated record on the line tonight. He's going to be representing Turkey in the best of manners on Pakistani soil. And let's see how well he performs against Muhammad Qasim tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight is 8 rounds of boxing action, and it is for the PBC Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by the Pakistan Boxing Council under the supervision of Vice President Mohammad Kashif. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall, official weight 98 kilograms. He holds a professional boxing record of 2 wins, 5 losses with 2 knockouts. He fights out of Pakistan. Muhammad Qasim! And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 95 kilograms. He holds an undefeated record, 13 wins without a loss with 9 KOs. He fights out of Turkey. Baris Erdogan! Your referee in charge of the ring when the action begins, Zed Baloch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you to the first heavyweight bout of the evening. Baris Erdogan versus Muhammad Qasim. 95 kgs versus 98 kgs. Those are a lot of kgs,
Your
ladies and
referee in
gentlemen.
charge of the ring when the action begins.
The brilliant part about a heavyweight bout is that one shot and that's all she wrote. Let's see how well skilled, well equipped, and how well both these individuals will be using their tools in the boxing ring tonight. Baris is in the blue. Mohammad Qasim representing the red corner. Baris is 36 years old. Mohammad Qasim is 4 years younger, 32 years old. The undefeated Baris versus the KO artist, Mohammad Qasim. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first round of the heavyweight bout. Baris in the red corner, blue corner. Qasim representing the red corner.
Yeah, I mean, both guys have blue tape, but the good way to tell, Baris in the black shorts, Qasim in the white with green trim, and we are underway.
You just made it so much simpler, Daniel.
And just like that, I mean, Baris throwing these short clinical punches, got a gut on him as well.
Yeah, man, Qasim consistently going for the body. Baris is marching in.
Yeah, and that body is easy to hit.
Exactly, there's too much surface area for Qasim to target.
100%. Both guys in the center of the ring trading.
And both guys landing heavy, heavy shots. Qasim needs to capitalize those body shots. He's got a lot of space to land these shots. He's got to keep his hands high as well.
You got that right. But those guys, as expected, a slow start.
Good shot to the body by Qasim. Baris on the front foot, keeping his hands up high, looking for an opening to land those power shots.
Yeah, you can tell neither guy has really used their full force right now because they know at 8 potential rounds. And just like that, Baris getting hit on the body. I don't even know if he's feeling that, to be honest.
Man, like, I don't know. I've never had such an excellent physique, so I can't tell, Daniel, but it must definitely be hurting.
But you know he's packing a punch. He's just not let it go yet. Baris is very clinical right now. Qasim as well, the lengthier fighter, as you can tell. But Baris is finding a home for these shots. He's being very sneaky.
Yeah, and the thing about Baris is that he's landing 2 to 3 shots at once. His combinations are pretty impressive. On the other hand, Qasim is just throwing one punch, taking a back step. Baris marching forward, landing the uppercut.
Yeah, he's, again, like you said, clinical. And look at that good head movement as well. Baris is aware. But I think the main thing is Baris and Qasim both realize it's a long fight. So they just want to touch each other right now, potentially play on the points. But you also know it takes one punch, Ali.
Exactly, and that's what these guys are looking for. They're looking for an opening, Daniel, right now, where they land these heavy shots. And they make sure that their opponent gets hurt in the worst way possible.
That's what it is. That's the name of the game. Damage always wins. But right now, they tie up in the clinch. Yeah, look at that. Baris with the combinations. Baris has great combinations right now. He's mixing up the uppercuts, the straights, the hooks. Qasim is the lengthier fighter for sure.
Yeah, and Qasim, he's been targeting the body, and Baris, on the other hand, just lands a beautiful body shot as well on the back foot.
I'm praying for this ring because if they collide too much into it, it might just break.
Oh man, those WrestleMania moments, Daniel.
You gotta love it. Never seen it in boxing, but it could be done today. 1 round in the books. A slow start for both guys, I would say.
Yep.
Slowly but surely gonna pick up 8 rounds here potentially on the cards.
Let's see how well they survive for 8 rounds. Let's see when they step on the 2nd or 3rd gear and they start unloading on these shots, power pack shots. Right now, we've just seen that they're just trying to figure themselves out.
Yeah, and I see Baris is moving in and out. He's weaving. He's throwing these shots over the top as well. He has a good high guard as well, but ultimately, like you said, neither guy has really put their foot on the gas completely. They're still being a bit tentative, but ultimately, this is what it's all about. Baris Erdogan coming all the way from Turkey for the PBC heavyweight title, the Pakistan Boxing Council heavyweight title here tonight.
Exactly, and look, when everything is on the line, you need to perform, and at such a high-level event like this, they need to perform in the best way possible. But then again, it started pouring, drizzling in the city of lights,
Oh
Karachi.
man, what do you do here?
Yeah.
What do you do here? That is unexpected. These fighters are still going. You can get electrocuted, man.
You can get electrocuted. We can get electrocuted. But these guys are still at it right now, Daniel. Landing those shots. Shots to the body by Qasim. Beautiful left hook to the body by Qasim. Straight hand to the straight jab to the face. Both fighters now slowly starting to unload.
Dancing in the rain. That's what I call it. It's a rain dance.
It's somewhat like Thriller in the Manila. And man, Baris hurt Qasim with the body shot. Qasim goes down. His left hand's given out,
I think
Daniel.
that's a shoulder dislocation. I know what that looks like. I've had 4 different shoulder dislocations in my
man.
life. Oh man, it's out. It is out. This is a disaster, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Sibutullah Khan has called to stop this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by TKO!